Hi, I'm Bob Sweeney. I'm on vacation with my wife and my daughter here in southern Utah. We're visiting the 5 national parks, and yesterday we visited National Monument, natural bridges. We're camping, going from place to place to place, and we could not actually get from the area where we are by Arches by Moab to our next camping location that we were thinking about stopping at in the time after we visited natural bridges. So we ended up stopping at this rest stop here just to the just past the northern part of the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. It's a beautiful, beautiful area, this Glen Canyon area, as if the rest of southern Utah wasn't. It is, certainly is. But it was the road we're traveling on here is sparsely populated. We got really low on gas before we found a station yesterday down here at a recreation area by the Colorado River. Well, one of those few vehicles are now coming past. But when we stopped here last night, there was nobody else in the area. And maybe 2 cars, 3 cars might have gone by all the while we were here until this morning, and there were some people who had stopped. But let me show you this relatively new picnic area that Bureau of Land Management has put in here. It's really pretty nice. There's red sandstone here. I've been seeing a lot of red sandstone in this area. There's also white sandstone. That's quite common. And Hog Spring, of course, is right here where the bridge goes over the spring. Two picnic spots that I'll take you up past, where they've got 4 tables each. Very, very beautiful spot, like I said earlier. As if there's going to be a spot in this area of Utah that's not really sharp looking with all the sandstone and shale. Well, let's take a look and see what's going this way. It's a real nice footbridge here. Most of it's made with recycled plastic boards, so it will last a long time. And there is water in Hog Spring. Got some information about the area, some history, some geology. Picnic tables are mounted in place right in concrete. And there are 2 places like this. And there is a short trail. Perhaps it goes up the canyon or the wash. I guess I would call that a canyon. Hi, it's Thursday, May 24th, 2018, and my wife, myself, and daughter are on our way to Bryce Canyon. We have left Capitol Reef National Park, and we're right now driving on Highway 12 through the northern part of Escalante National Monument. And that's what's behind us here. It's a very, very big monument, extending north and south mainly, but it's also quite wide. And it's got all kinds of unique landforms like this whole region of Utah. And hopefully we can find some place to camp near Bryce. We are still in Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. We stopped at a pullout for a scenic overlook and ate lunch in the camper. So this is what we're kind of looking at right now in the Grand Staircase. It's referred to as the Grand Staircase because the elevation changes from lower elevation to the south to higher elevation to the north, where we're at. And kind of goes by step as you go through these different canyons, and you see the different kinds of rocks that have formed over the millennia. And it's called Escalante because the Escalante River. Well, we're in the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument yet. We're still on our way to find some place to camp. In Escalante, the village or the city, we found a visitor center, and we went in there, and there was a gal there, a ranger, and she pointed out some areas in the National Monument where we could do some boondock camping. We're at a scenic overlook here, as you might imagine, in the background. Again, up on a ridge and looking down into this canyon. And as soon as we leave here, we're going down steep grades and sharp curves to get down inside a canyon. Spectacular scenery. It's warm, about 79 degrees, and we're relatively high elevation. We drop down, and certainly the temperature will increase. Well, we successfully found a remote boondocking location south of Canyonville, Utah, on the east side of Bryce Canyon. We've got a kind of a drive to get there because you got a kind of a roundabout way to get there. But we're on Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument land, and we came on a blacktop road, and then it turned into gravel, and then we turned onto road 410. And it was all dirt, sand, and we passed one boondocking location on the left, and I said, well, that one looked pretty good. If we come to another one that looks like that one, we're going to take it. So we're the only ones back here at this particular location, and this being Thursday, right before the holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend, I was expecting we might have a little bit more competition, but that'll probably come tomorrow. Well, we're going to take our first visit to Bryce and just get our feet wet and know our way around a little bit for tomorrow, because it's late in the afternoon now. We just got done eating supper, and we're about ready to head off to Bryce.